Good evening, lovelies. This is just one of my lastminute.com lives. I have built a studio, such as it is, out of my spare room. You used to see me working out of here, actually, once upon a time, with the bright green walls and my packing bench, photo bench, workstation. What I want to do is just get some feedback. I'm on Wi-Fi and I don't know how the sound quality is. I've actually forgot to plug my proper microphone in. Good evening, Mr. Harris. You are the perfect person for this task. I think I'm going to do probably about half an hour. I just want to know if basically the picture quality is okay, the sound's okay, and the bit rate is. So yeah, this is the plan. Oh, brilliant. Cheers, Richard. Appreciate it. How it'll hold up, I don't know. I'm surrounded by teenagers, not that it affects the Wi-Fi at all, but I don't know, bandwidth and all that. How's everybody keeping? How's your week been? Oh, it's started glitching already. Saturated. I'm going to have to. I'm going to get this I'm going to get this studio hardwired. I think it's going to be the only way because this room is it couldn't be further away from the router. So I mean, my end, the picture quality is brilliant. I'm just a bit laggy. Let's move apart. How you doing, Simon? Good to see you, my friend. It's a camera or GoPro type thing. I've actually plugged my Insta360 in rather than use the laptop. I've got my laptop on a stand. I could show you, couldn't I? Right, okay. So this is the setup. Just going to turn around. Laptop's on. I bought a fancy Gorilla stand. A couple of these lights. These lights are really good value. I think I paid 60 quid. They come for in a pair. I've got a laptop crotch shot. Yeah, Simon, I think you're bob on right there. Hopefully, I could do with some sound deadening in here. Hopefully, when I plug, I've got like a posh camera, a Samsung that I've been using downstairs. It's actually a bit better. I just can't get the frame right because the laptop's quite high, and because I'm using the Insta, it fisheyes the image a bit. So yeah, big fan of the just be as brutally honest as you can. Yeah, cheers, Simon. On the plus side, the mouse is not playing up. It was really, really, when I was using my Mac downstairs, I don't know what it is, StreamYard it doesn't like Apple mouse, mices. How you doing, Daniel? Good to see you. It's saturated. Hopefully, like I say, the bandwidth thing will sort itself out. I've got a friend who can wire me some cable. That is not a euphemism, or maybe it is. Sound is echoing. Yeah, it's probably because it's not much. I can hear that myself. There's not much sound deadening in this room, and there's not much in it now because I've shifted everything up to the warehouse. So, like I say, in fact, bear me 1 second. I'll go and get my other microphone, see if that helps. Stay right there. Probably totally lost all of you. Oh, some of you. This is the microphone I've been using at Samsung. I've had this for quite a while now. It's a really, really great microphone. Now, I don't even know if I can swap this out while I'm actually on the live. In typical fashion, I've already made a complete frigging mess of this desk. You've got some acoustic panels. Yeah, please, mate, that'd be dead handy. I think what it is largely as well is because I'm facing a blank wall as well. Very echoey. Got headphones on too. Yeah, it will be. I mean, I can hear it here, Thomas. So, right, let me see if I can swap. Yeah, I'll be in on Tuesday. Cheers, Brian. Let me see if I can swap the audio. Microphone, Samsung. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Any better? It's not obviously not going to change my side, but I'm using a better microphone now. If you can hear me at all, somebody let me know you can hear me. Brilliant, brilliant. Is it still echoey? I suppose it will do if I speak a bit louder. Need some egg boxes. Yeah, I need some eggs as well. I haven't had my tea yet. What time is it? Geez, 7 o'clock. Yeah, I'm not surprised really. When I originally set this up to try and get the framing right, I was just using the camera on the laptop, and it was dog shit. It was absolutely awful. Bit echo, but better with that microphone. Brilliant. Cheers, Simon. Yeah, I think what I'll do, Simon, if you, Simon, Brian, yeah, if I could let me know how much you want for those panels. Yeah. Cheers, Husty. Appreciate it. That sounds okay. Slight echo, but the room could be empty. Yeah, yeah. Let me know how much you want, Brian, for those panels. I think that'll. In fact, I could probably do if you fancy dropping them off. I could probably do you having a look at this room and seeing where I could tweak it. You know, I know you're very adept on the old photography front. So if you can give me some hints and tips on. I mean, I think my side, the picture looks pretty good, but it's the framing and the lighting around, like that tree looks a bit dark and all that kind of stuff. I've got some, let me show you these things. I've got 2 of them for 30 quid. They are absolute pump. In fact, the seller on eBay didn't even put up a fight. I got like a £25 refund because they're so shite. It's just a plastic tube with, you know, those really cheap tape LED lights that you can get for what's the name from Tesco. It just those in it. It's frigging awful. Like the worst of the worst Temu crap you can imagine. Anyway, so they probably won't be lasting very long. The idea with those is set a color so you can, on the edges of the screen. I'm seeing myself in reverse. So on the edges of the screen, you see a slight color bleed into the picture. That was the idea, but they're not strong enough, anywhere near strong enough. I'm only a fan at the station. It's awesome. Love the way you set out. Yeah, honestly, mate, I've been really excited about doing something like this because I want to do more lives. I know I always say that and I end up not doing any. But what I want to do as well is do some, I suppose, interview type things, but in kind of an informative way. I'm kind of nicking ideas off Gary V, really. So doing a sort of like a pre-record, but an interview type situation with people in from the reselling space, and even wider than that. Maybe obviously all trying to be reselling related. I love the color wall, hate green, but looks really good. Yeah, I have this same color in my bedroom. Richard. It's very relaxing. In my bedroom, it's all, the walls are this colour, all the curtains and the fixtures and fittings are like a brushed brass. Looks mint, absolutely mint. So I'll get garden lights designed for lighting trees. Yeah, that's not a bad shout, that. Yeah, appreciate that. I think anything's going to be a step up from these. Like I say, I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised if they were directly from Temu, but I got them on eBay, and they came pretty quickly as well. Anyway, we live and learn. These might be a giveaway at some point. I think they're designed to be in the corner of a kid's room. I suppose technically that's what they are being used for. I'm questioning green screen now. Do you know what? That's why originally I painted this room that the green screen green, because I was going to do lives and just use this room for everything kind of thing. But it looks awful. It looks awful unless you've got some kind of lighting professional and you stood in what it's really difficult to get green screen right. It really is difficult. There's lots of software that'll take out the background and all that kind of stuff, but even on the best green screen, you get like fuzzy outline around you, you'll get image bleeding and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, anyway, the plan was there. The important thing is we give it a go. We give it a go. Let me know. Yep, you're right near the top of the list, Simon. Right near it. I'm like I say, I'll get these soundboards installed from Brian, absolute legend, and yeah, see where we can take it from there. You can't actually tell, but I've got my readers on as well. My other ones are like bloody Coke bottle bottoms. Ian and Lynn, thanks very much for darting in. I think the Wi-Fi, now I've said that, it's bloody buffering a bit. I was just about to say the Wi-Fi is holding out. So, yeah, so far so good. And we've done nearly a quarter of an hour. This was just a quick live just to test out this setup and mainly the connection more than anything else. I need to get the position of this microphone right though, because it's right under my nose and it's going to be in the way. So anyway, like I say, I really appreciate you guys being my guinea pigs. So if in fact I could put this, sorry if you can hear horrible noises, so I have to move this around. That fits perfectly just under the microphone. How good is that? This is proper professional. Brian, just send me a message on the, I'm looking at you on the screen. I was saying, yeah, you could have told me that in the chat, mate. You know, involve everybody. That's the screenshot Brian's just sent me. It's not pretty. I can't even get it right, and that's going to freeze like that now. Anyway, done a great job soundboard to help those. Yeah, definitely. What have we been up to this week? I'm really going to test this internet connection. So let me know what you've been up to this week. As you guys know, when I do a live, it's normally last minute and all that kind of stuff. Going forward, to use that water cooler talk, there will be more structured and more regular. I'm aiming for a Thursday evening. For me, that's probably going to be the best evening to do it, and it's the evening where I'm most likely to stick to it as well. I may be clashing with other people's lives and all that, but I'm not really fussed about clashing. I mean, I'd prefer not to do a Monday because of Chris Hayden, because I watch his channel quite regularly. But I'm not really fussed about clashing with anybody, because I'm not really fussed if anybody turns up to my lives. I always think, as with everything, as with reselling, as with business, as with any form of social media presence, the market decides. So if people want to watch my channel, brilliant. If they don't, that's brilliant too. No hard feelings. Done a grand job, soundboard. So yeah, I've just had that one. So what we've been up to this week? Let's have a little chat. Let's have a little informal chat before I go and get my tea. What are you having for tea? Has anybody heard of Charlie Bingham's, the ready meals from Tesco's? They're bloody lovely. That's what I'm having for my tea. Okay, what have I missed here? Anything? Lady. Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry about that, my dear. I missed your comment. Yeah, you've got a biased opinion, that as well. I'll tell you what, though, these lights chuck out some heat. They really do chuck out some heat. So I think I might have to be getting naked. Unless you're sunburned, you could be able to see a little saturated. Yeah, hang on, let me see if I can adjust this a bit. I think it's this one. Is that better? It's a bit, that's halfway between. There, that should be about right. How's that? Is that better? I've got one on, in fact, they're both on the same setting now, I think. I can't remember what brand these are, but they're really, really good. Nice VD, NICE That's the brand, but they're really good. Like I say, I think about it was about £73 for both of them, and that's including the stand as well. Evening, Claire. How the devil are you? Looks like a swanky hotel room. Yeah, I've actually opened a brothel, Claire. So I'm not probably. I'll be the madam. So this is my welcome to Dave's brothel. What have I missed here? Nothing at all. Half a dozen people in the chat. I think I'll pull the plug there, unless anybody else has got any constructive criticism they want to chuck at me. All good. I've got a video coming out tomorrow, as usual, 5 o'clock. There's balls in it. I've actually gone a little bit further afield. Me and my good lady went for a wander last weekend, ended up in 2 boot sales, a bit of drone footage from the first one, and I couldn't stick the drone up from the second one because it was right near the airport. With DJI drones, they have like geo-positioning kind of shenanigans going on. So if you're anywhere near a restricted area, the thing won't even take off. So anyway, the footage I did get from the first boot sale was pretty cool. So you give that a watch. That'll be out at 5 o'clock as usual. Right, unless anybody's got anything else, I'm going to pull a plug there. I'll aim to get a live done for, I'll get a live next Thursday. That's a point, I'll be loading the bike. Preparation and planning. Yeah, I'm going to commit to doing a live next Thursday, and from then, not necessarily the week after, I'll look at doing some more midweek content with other content creators, other resellers, anybody you can find who's interested, who might bring a bit of value to the channel. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Thanks very much indeed for being my guinea pigs, guys. You're absolute legends. If anybody's just jumping on this live wondering what the hell is going on, apologies. It's a short one and you've just missed the end of it. This will upload afterwards anyway. I'm going to just leave it on the channel for shits and giggles anyway. Have a great evening, anyone. Everyone, get lots of customers in your brothel. Yeah, probably not. When's the ROM coming out? Oh, that's a great idea. Shall we? In fact, we could get Andrew Nolan on and do a drinking with Andrew and Dave. The thing is, I'm a proper lightweight, and that man can put it away. It really can. You're more than welcome to tell him I've said that as well, because I think he probably knows. Evening, Keeffe. You just got the arse end of this. I've been treating everybody as guinea pigs. In fact, is that a guinea pig on your profile picture? Anyway, yeah, just testing out internet connection really in the office or now studio. So watch the video back and obviously hit the thumbs up and all that kind of stuff. I've seen Andrew on the cider many a time. Yep. Yeah, he does love a cider. Right, rather than drone on, I'll leave it there. Thanks very much for joining me, guys, and I will see you very soon. And don't forget to watch the video at 5 o'clock tomorrow. Have a great bank holiday weekend. Ta-ta for now.